Hello, 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 everyone. Thank you guys so much for joining me on today. If you're happen to be tuning in and watching this on the replay, go ahead and do me a quick favor and type in hashtag replay. My name is Leticia Campbell, and yes, I'm your number one email marketing and system strategist. I teach my clients on how to secure the bag all through email marketing and systems. So I wanted to hop on live with you guys real quick. Actually, let me first check and make sure that first I'm live on the right page. I just got off an amazing meeting just now. It was so freaking good. So I'm like, you know what? Before I shut everything down, let me go ahead and do a quick live for you guys. And I also have a special announcement to share with each and every one of you. So let me go ahead and make sure that my sound is coming through good. You know what? All right, that's good. And let me go ahead and grab the link I need y'all to go ahead and check out because there's something major that's going to be happening. Let me refocus my camera a little bit later today that I really want each and every one of you to be a part of. So y'all coming in the room, as you guys are coming on in, please do me a quick favor and say hello. That lets me know that my comments are working. That also lets me know that you guys can hear me. If my mic is a little bit loud, you may have to turn down your volume there. So definitely do that real quick before I jump in. Hey guys, all right, y'all are rolling on in. Let me go ahead and grab the link real fast, and we're going to get into today's information and content and all the things. Yes. All right. Can't talk and type at the same time. All right, put that link up there. All right, it's there. Boom, 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 boom. All right, here we go. Is it showing? Boom. All right, let's go ahead and get started. So first and foremost, I appreciate those of you who are just hopping on and rolling on in the building. I hope you all had an amazing Thanksgiving holiday. I'm starting to change the name for Thanksgiving. I'm calling it Thankful Day because I feel like we get tied into the cooking and who's coming over the house and all that stuff, and we only spend a small portion of that time on going around the room and asking everybody, you know what I'm saying, what they're thankful for. And more often than not, we don't really spend that full time doing it. So I just wanted to say, I hope you guys all had an amazing, thankful day. Okay. I hope it was awesome. We kept it very small today. I just, me and my kids, we had a great time together. I did not cook a lot of stuff because let me tell you something, I'm keeping it real. I don't like throwing away food. Like, I'm old school. I don't like throwing away food. So I mainly cook things that I knew the kids were going to eat. Okay. And I didn't get into a whole thing of, well, I'm going to make this because I grew up making this dish or that dish or whatever. I just asked the kids, what do y'all want me to cook? I asked them, I said, what do y'all want me to cook? What do y'all want me to make for y'all? And then they told me, and then I went to the store and then I cooked it. And I did forget a couple of things, but it's all good. The goal was to spend a great time with each other, to spend a great day with each other, and that's exactly what we did. So let's go ahead and get into today's conversation. The title of this particular video is What Happens When You Finally Choose Yourself? What happens when you finally choose yourself? I'm going to be totally transparent. These past 14 months has been an emotional challenge for me. A lot of stuff has been going on, a lot of things that's been going on. And I'm at a point in my life where I thank God for it. You know what I'm saying? I thank God for the good, the bad, the ugly, the craziness and all the things, because that all helps. That has helped me, let me talk about myself, that has helped me grow, that has helped me evolve, that has helped me to become more focused. You know what I'm saying? So even anything, good, bad, sometimes we think, oh, if something good is God, but when we think something is bad, it's not God. But good and bad is all still God. It's all still part of his plan. So thank you guys again. Those of you who just hopped on, hello guys. My name, again, for those of you who are new, my name is Leticia Campbell. I believe that every woman deserves the right to be financially independent so that she can, in fact, design the life that she deserves. I'm your #1 email marketing strategist. I teach my clients on how to secure the bag all through email marketing and systems. Okay. So I'm going to share with you guys 7 reasons, right? 7 reasons why it's finally time for you to choose yourself. 7 reasons why it's finally time for you to choose yourself. So let's dive into number 1. First thing is, choosing yourself is not selfish, right? It's not selfish. You know, when I started choosing myself 14 months ago, I was told that, oh, she's having a nervous breakdown, or, oh, she's following this person too much. Oh, she's doing, you know what I mean? All those things that come where you're in an environment where people are used to seeing you from their lens, seeing you from their eyes on who they think you are and who they think you aren't. But when you start to get out there and really choose you, okay, it's not selfishness, it's strategy. I want y'all to type that in the chat. It's strategy. Choosing yourself is strategy. That's exactly what it is. So if you're not choosing yourself, no one else will. No one else will. Nobody's going to buy your product. Nobody's going to buy your service if you're not choosing you. And that's, you know, one of the foundations of our Your Brand, Your Breakthrough movement. Our Your Brand, Your Breakthrough movement is all about you focusing on you showing up as your authentic self. And the #1 way to show up as your authentic self is you got to choose yourself. You got to not only choose yourself, you got to love who you are, good, bad, or indifferent. You know what I'm saying? You got to understand that you are always a work in progress, right? And it's all about being transparent. For the past week, I've been posting a lot about creating honest emails versus transparent emails and how there's a big difference, right? A lot of us are being very honest when we're sending out emails to our audience. And if you're not sending out emails to your audience, you need to start doing that. But when you start to become more transparent, you're drawing people more closer to you. And I use the example of one of my favorite shows, Stranger Things, right? So you definitely got to choose yourself. And if it's a struggle, if you are struggling with right now choosing you, right? If you want to learn more about how to turn choosing you into a strategy that is not only marketable, right, but convertible, right? You got to get inside of our Your Brand, Your Breakthrough Facebook group. It's right here on Facebook. All you got to do is click the link in the comments and it's going to take you to the group. My business partner, Miyoko, and I at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Yes, 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. We're going to be going live in the group to give you guys a special live. So you definitely don't want to miss it. Okay. So make sure that you, even if you're watching this after, go to the link in the comments and you're going to join the group. Just make sure you answer the question, okay? The second reason why it's time for you to choose yourself is that your real life testimony. Like, I used to be very nervous about sharing my life experiences, my failures, my setbacks, and all the things. But don't you guys realize that when you start doing that, people become magnetically attracted to what you're doing? When they see that you have similar stories to them or similar experiences to them, right? They're more able to relate to you. And that's what people are looking for. You know, when I shared how in the past 14 months, I have not only been rebuilding my business, I've been rebuilding myself, right? I've been rebuilding myself by just being authentic, being transparent, right? Being real, okay? With everything. And I just lay it all out there on the table. You know, obviously you don't have to go into the details of the details of the details, but I sent an email out to my clients, right? Last week. And I was just like, let me just be transparent. And I've gotten an overwhelming amount of responses back of my clients saying, listen, I'm going to pray for you. Listen, I'm with you. Stop trying to be perfect. You know what I'm saying? That's not what people need. They need for you to be transparent. They need for you to be relatable because you're so much more than what you're doing. Now, the third reason why I finally started to choose myself is that I had to choose myself because that was the only way that I was able to launch this Arise movement, right? My Arise movement is an acronym. It stands for Awakening, Releasing, Investing, Strengthening, Elevating, right? This is my life blueprint, right? And now when it's officially launched, you guys are not only going to see my healing process, you guys are going to really learn how to heal yourself, right? So so yesterday, right, I sent out, I'm always sending out inbox messages. And yesterday, a young lady replied to me back, and she was wanted to learn more about my business and learn more about what I do. And it's great to talk about your business, but we don't really talk about ourselves and our movement and our journey. And even though I've been teaching and coaching and training entrepreneurs on email marketing and systems for years, over 10 years, I finally, for the past 14 months, got the opportunity to really focus on my Rise movement, which is a huge part of my email marketing and systems and everything else, right? It all ties in, but if I didn't start to really choose myself, y'all would have never heard of Arise. It would just been like a thought in my head or a material on my Google Drive. So let's segue now to the fourth reason why it's important to choose you, is because leadership requires for you to separate. It does. Leadership, somebody type in separation. Leadership requires separation. I am so in tune with my thought leadership message, because all of you, and I want y'all to put this in the chat, even if those of you who are watching this on a replay, type in I am a leader. I am a leader. Type it in the comments. I am a leader. You guys all under the sound of my voice, you are all leaders, right? But leadership requires separation. And sometimes you're going to feel so isolated, but in those moments where I felt so isolated the past 14 months, I actually spiritually was elevating. Hey, Therese, how you doing, love? I was spiritually elevating, even though I was separating and isolating myself, from the things that were not moving me forward, the things that were not good for me, right? Therese, let me know if my sound is good, y'all. Y'all gonna hear me say Therese's name since she stepped in the room throughout this whole live, because I always say Therese is the right and the left hand of my business. She's been my lead assistant now since 2017, right, Therese? Long time, y'all. So she definitely is going to be helping me out in the chat and stuff. So let's go to number 5, y'all. For those of you who missed 1 through 4, today's topic is about what happens when you finally choose yourself. Number 1 was choosing yourself is not selfish. It's a strategy. Number 2 was your real life testimony. Number 3 was your own personal rise movement, awakening, releasing, investing, strengthening, and elevating. Number 4 was leadership requires separation. Number 5, okay, which we're going to get into right now, is business grows when the woman grows. I'm going to let that sink in for y'all. Every time I say that, I get a chill. I'm going to repeat myself again. Your business will grow when you grow. When you grow. When you grow mentally. When you grow spiritually. Right? When you grow, when you make that mindset shift. Sorry, y'all, I'm trying to see what's on my glasses. When you make that mindset shift. If you ever read the book Rich Dad, Poor Dad, right? He talks about that. It's like when the saying is, the poor will always be amongst us, that taps into your mindset. People will always have a poor mindset. There's always going to be people around you where if you give them a huge, humongous, big idea, there's always going to be those 1 or 2 people that are going to say, well, I don't think that's going to happen. But you may have the 99% in the room that's going to say, well, how can we make it happen? Or for some of you guys, it may be on the flip. You may have 1% of the people that you're around that will say, well, how can we make this happen? And then you'll have the rest of the 99% that will give you all this doubt and gloom and can't figure out how it's going to happen for you. But either way, y'all, leadership, your business will grow when you grow. When you grow your mindset, right? When you grow your reach, right? When you grow what you do. Let me tell y'all. I told myself this before I went live. I said December 1st is on Monday, right? And I like it kind of, I don't know about y'all, but I like it when the beginning of the month starts on Monday. Yeah, do y'all like that? I feel like when the first of the month starts on a Monday, I know I'm going to have a great month. I mean, every month can be great. I'm not saying that, but it's something about the last month of the year. Follow me here for a second, y'all. Why is it that the last month of this year, for me, being the fact that God knows that I love it when a month starts on the beginning of the week. I just love it, right? I love it because I feel like you can really run into the month. You're not running into the month in the middle of the week or the end of the week. It's like smack dab, right? In the beginning of the week. And I really, really like that because it's like I'm setting goals. I'm working on my daily, schedule. I'm a mother of 5, y'all. I have 5 kids and they're young and ranging from ages 5 to 18. And I like the fact that, hey, I'm setting my December up for success. It's divine. I'm calling December divine December because there's about to be some divine things that's about to happen in my life and in my business and in my life, in the lives of my clients and their businesses in the month of December. It's going to be a divine December, right? But the only way all that will grow is once you grow. Once you focus on the majors and not the minors, that's when things are going to grow and may happen. So your confidence has to go up, right? Your confidence has to increase. Your clarity on what you need to do on a day-to-day basis has to become set. And your boundaries, y'all, your boundaries need to be boundarying. I know that's not a word, but it needs to be boundarying because everything, all those 3 things is going to definitely change your brand. Absolutely, definitely going to change your brand. Now, it brings me to number 6 is your brand, your breakthrough community. Right? Hey, Deborah, how you doing, love? Your brand, your breakthrough community. When you join, and it's free to join our Your Brand, Your Breakthrough Facebook group right here on Facebook, right? When you join your brand, your breakthrough community, that is the first step to finally choosing yourself. And guys, if you didn't join our community, the link is right there in the comments. Teresa, if you could put the link in the chat as well. Your brand is going to definitely, sorry about that, y'all. It's going to help you to, first, we're going to dive into, at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, my business partner, Miyoko, and I is going to be diving into, first, why we created this community, right? Because every day, people are making communities. They're creating Facebook group communities. They're creating schools communities, all type of communities, right? And people join them, and they're great. You get a couple of motivational posts a day, and then, that's all you get, But this is going to be different. So today, we're going to tap into why this is going to be definitely one of the communities that you're going to love, that you're going to just be a part of. It's going to be amazing. We're going to talk about why we created this community, right? And we're going to get you to stop playing it small. And I think at some point this year, we've all had played it small, right? So again, the link to join the community is in the comments. So you click on there, just answer the questions. There's questions that's going to pop up that you just would need to answer. If you don't see the questions, that's fine. I know some people saying the questions are not come up. That's fine. Just still request to join, and I'll reach out to you to answer those questions. Okay. So last thing, y'all, finally choosing yourself. Finally choosing yourself is so important. I'm going to end it with that. Join our community. Get inside of our Your Brand, Your Breakthrough Facebook group. Again, Miyoko and I are going to be, hey, Godfrey, how you doing, love? Miyoko and I are going to be going live tonight at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. You don't want to miss it. It's going to be our official live that we're going to be doing in the group. So this is why this particular conversation is going to happen later today. Is going to be very important. So before you do anything else today, go to the link in the chat. Okay, I don't think you're inside, Deborah and Godfrey. I don't think y'all in the group yet, but definitely click the link in the chat. Hop off here, request to join that group. For those of you who just hopped on, I just spoke about, I shared 7 reasons why you need to finally start to choose yourself. Number 1 was choosing yourself is not selfish, it's a strategy. Number 2 was your real life testimony. Number 3 was your Rise movement. Number 4 was leadership requires separation. Number 5 was business grows when you grow. Right? Number 6 was your brand, your breakthrough community. That's definitely going to help you choosing yourself. And number 7 is I'm inviting you. I'm inviting you to join our community. This is not a group where we're just going to go and just click invite. You know how you go on a Facebook group and then you just click invite. I'm giving y'all opportunity to choose to make the decisions to join the group. You know what I'm saying? Because we really want people in there that really want to focus on choosing themselves. And I'm telling you guys right now, the past 14 months that I have been choosing me, has not only helped me to become a better businesswoman, better entrepreneur, has also helped me to become a better woman, and has also helped me to become a better mother. Right? And getting back to me rebuilding who Leticia Campbell is, internally. So, and that has to happen, ladies, especially for us ladies who wear multiple hats. You gotta definitely rebuild yourself. You gotta definitely choose yourself, because everything in your life will change for the better. The journey is not going to be easy. You're going to have your ups, you're going to have your downs, you're going to have all these things, but you're definitely not going to stop. So again, go to the link in the comments, join our Facebook group community, hang out with us tonight at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. We're going to be going live in the group, and I would love for each and every one of you to be there. So as always, don't forget, get out there and dominate, because it's time to design a life that you, in fact, deserve. Till next time, bye guys.